everybody has their own path. This is pretty much true for anyone in any space. This is my first review. I'm going to do something a little bit different on the channel here. It's hard to change sometimes, and speaking of things that are hard, I go a bit hard on the price and graphics for this Blue Reflection demo Switch version review, but it's something a little different for the channel. I called the main title DLC in this review for some reason, so just ignore it. Anyway, enjoy this magical girl slice of life journey. I'm gonna say minor spoilers. I do say it's pretty spoiler free, but if you're a fan of the series, you've already played the first game. This is the sequel, Second Light, so I guess light spoilers, even though it's just a demo. So yeah, just be aware of that. But having said that, here we go. I know I should start the review. I'm sorry. But one more thing, I do enjoy the art direction for the game. It says it's by Mel Kishida. I'm looking on Google right now. At least the art stuff is by him. The writers Tetsu Shirakawa, Yurina Komurasaki, Shohei Sakai. The music is beautiful as well, done by Hayato Asano, and you can of course buy it on PlayStation 4, the Vita, for the first game I think, and Microsoft and the Switch. So yeah, I had no idea it was meant to be a portable game though. So like I said, the graphics, I go pretty hard on it, not intentionally, but I just say if you're, if you're not a graphics person. But yeah, sorry about the delay. Here's the review. So we're doing something a little bit different, like I said. We're doing a game review of a kind of almost adventure game mixed with a slice of life, and that game's called Blue Reflection. I think there's like a DLC called Perfect Blue or something underneath, or it's called Bright Blue or something. I'll show the screen. I'll show the title screen really fast, and you'll get to see more of the game as I go along here. But mainly there's crafting in it. There's friendship wheels. Well, not technically not wheels, but friendship progress bars, and it relates to their talents, kind of like in Genshin Impact. They have talents you can raise just by having enough materials or resources. In this one, you raise it by doing their quests, talking to them, and basically hanging out enough with them, and you raise their talent bars and give them new moves sets and stuff. They kind of turn into like magical anime girls with like Sailor Moon powers. It's kind of epic actually. The main character, I think she's the main character, has like a scythe, and she turns into like a dark demoness looking outfit with like purple wings and stuff, and she's the only one I can see that kind of has more of like an evil-ish feel to her. Besides, I think Shiho, I don't know if it's not, yeah, I think it's Shiho, who has like a katana or something almost. It kind of glows and it looks a little bit evil, but not really. Kind of like she has a demon sword or something. And you get to craft, like I said, you can make food from the crafting table. You can upgrade your base with a lot of things. Flower bed, a gachapon machine, a coffee place to sit down, and a what was it? Oh, like a takoyaki stand. And it looks like you can change the food out. It's not like just takoyaki. But I don't have the full game yet, so this is basically just a demo review, which was pretty damn good for a demo. But I ran into one problem, which was the price. I don't want to pay for Blue Reflection for $60. I felt like it was more in the 30 down to 15 at the very least, money wise. But like I said, I haven't played the full game and I don't know what that entails, but from what I saw in the demo, maybe not worth $60 at launch. I don't know how long it's been out actually. I have no idea. But on the Switch it's $60, so I just assumed it was new, which is wrong because the Switch always has games for $60 no matter what. Unless there's a sale. So yeah, I felt like it was like maybe at half price it would be worth getting it, and even then I would want them to lower it to like $20 because the graphics aren't great. Like if you're a hardcore like graphic guy, it's not really impressive. If you are just there for the story and adventure, kind of like Atelier Ryza, which is it's done by the same company, Gust. If you're there for that kind of story mode and storyline and stuff, and just friendships and hanging out and kind of like a dating sim almost, is what I want to say. But it's more like a slice of life than a dating sim. But it does have those dating sim elements to it. You do get to hang out in the real game, from what I saw. Hold hands with each other and like give each other boosts by taking walks and stuff. And you know, it's just kind of really normal stuff that gives you attack boost in this world. This other world you go to, what's it called? The Faraway. I kind of just now remembered in Shrek, it's far, far away, in a land far, far away.
Far away. All right, I get it.
But that just reminded me of that. Anyway, yeah, you go to the Faraway. You can select which mission you want to do when you go in, and it'll what do you call it? It'll generate a new place for you to search. In the demo, you look for someone's sister. I think Hiyori. I think you look for her sister. Either that or I got that backwards. You're looking for Hiyori. It's one of the. Oh no, you're looking for Mio and you're Hiyori. So yeah, Hiyori. I don't know. I get so stumped when I have to pronounce the names, because then I'm like, I don't know, should I pronounce it the Japanese way? Should I pronounce it so people can understand me? I don't know. But anyway, that's not all I have to say about the demo. It's really good. There's moments where you actually feel stuff for the characters. For instance, when Al is sleeping on her bed and she's kind of talking in her head, like it's kind of like internal monologue, but like she's saying all this stuff that's kind of, you know, relatable to like if you were in this situation, like what you would do if you were kind of lost on this weird campus with a world that's next to you, and you only know these people around you, and you feel like these are the only people in this world, and everyone's got amnesia apparently. So, you know, it's kind of confusing at first. And then, so the demo story mode part of it, everyone else has already got their memories back, and you're helping Hiyori get hers back to find your sister. And it just kind of shows you what a mission would be like in the normal game. And I do like it. I do want to praise it, but like I said, I don't think it's $60 worth of praise. It's like maybe $30 at most. I think 40 would be pushing it, but you know, I don't think it's a bad game. I think it's pretty good. If you're like into slice of life and like that's all you consume, maybe it's worth $60. But I don't know anyone like that. If that's all you want to read, you know, and that's all you want to play and watch, that's pretty much it. It's slice of life mixed with like shoujo magical Sailor Moon girls. So it's kind of a unique mixture of things. It's not completely slice of life, but the friendship relationship mechanics are very slice of life. You go into a kitchen and cook food with each other. You stand at a pot and everything, and craft stuff for your base. Like I said before, I said all this before, but you know, it's that's all I really know about it besides the story parts, and I don't want to spoil it for anyone if they want to get into it. I do have a few scenes here, but it's not gonna spoil anything, not too much anyway. Just know that I give the game maybe a 4.5 stars out of 5. So it's not bad. Like I said, it's just not. I don't think it's worth $60. Like if you you could be playing what's another anime game? You could be playing Tales of Arise, and experiencing that, or Scarlet Nexus, or even Code Vein if you haven't played those games and you're into more of like a weeb aesthetic, like an action weeb aesthetic. There's a lot of games that are very much more in tune with like the anime fighting style. And not only that, this one, it's kind of hard to get your special, like your ultimate going. They call it shifting gears. So once you shift a gear, you get into this magical girl outfit and you start kicking butt, but it takes a while and most battles don't even last that long. So you're going to be struggling to get that second gear, third gear move until you find like a boss or a harder enemy. It's not always going to be long battles. Most of them are a piece of cake. So I did have kind of an issue with that. Not only that, the battle time sync thing at the bottom, there's like a timeline for you to press certain buttons at certain times. It's kind of like Final Fantasy with Squall and his Leonhardt move, but it's like that constantly. You don't press it to a rhythm or anything, but it does suck that you have to wait just to make a move, and then you select whatever you want to do. Some moves boost your your ether consumption and your ether resource, like to regenerate. So when that happens, you can get to second gear faster, but you really have to know what you're doing if you want to get every character to third gear. And like I said, most battles don't even last that long, so you're gonna be maybe having half your parties transformed and the other half not transformed. I just recently learned about the arrows at the bottom, so that's for shifting gears. I didn't even know that, so I had to go on Reddit just to find out that stuff. It's mechanically, it's not that complex, but you will have to wrap your head around a few concepts like that, like shifting gears and changing or transforming, and the fighting moves that regenerate your ether consumption rate. Like you gotta really know what you're doing if you want to pull off all the cool stuff in the game. Okay, I think that's really it. That's all I had to say about it. And this is basically my review of the Blue Reflection demo. It's my first review, so be nice in the comments and please let me know what you thought. All my socials should be in the description and all that, so go ahead and leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll be here next time.